Hey, everybody out here that does not know the truth. If y'all don't know, it's a lie we been lied to about y'all. Like the fact that they tell us we're black. It's just so much. We're not actually black. We don't really know too much about our history. So we just go off what anybody tells us. Because we just feel good to know something. At least assume or think we know something, but reality is we don't really know nothing. And the only way we can actually truly find out is nature. Nature reveals all. Nature tells all. Like when we were abducted from Africa, what did we believe in before we were forced into slavery, forced to become ignorant, and then the only way to fit in is learn how to live the way Caucasians live so we could fit in. I mean, seriously, there's a lot of things that are missing from our history that we have no idea or understanding of, that causes us to act the way we act because we don't know who we are. We're lost emotionally, mentally, spiritually, which just causes us to be more aggravated until we find out who we are, to know that we do have a purpose. We are people of value and of worth, and that's been stolen from us for generations, and we've been searching forever trying to find some kind of understanding of who we are and what we're about. Well, what I'm about to tell you is the truth. And you can dig into it however deep you want to dig into it. It will never stop. It's limited, unlimited truth. It doesn't come with limits. It just keeps going. And if you don't want to see more, then that's usually when people stop looking. You can only dig or swim in a certain level of truth, a shallow truth, but when it gets to be too deep, then you stop. You have your limitations of how much truth you can or want to handle. But we're not black. If you didn't notice, we get our complexion. Our skin complexion comes from the sun. Now, our natural environment, where we were created from, is and always will be the richest environment on earth, full and abundance of the sun. We are a reflection of the sun. We are the children of the day. Our generation, let me put it like this, our race is the race of the sun. It confuses me. Like, I really don't understand it a lot because it doesn't make sense, but they say we black. Alright? And then if you think about it, you look at us and you see, well, I get my complexion from the sun. So if I get my complexion from the sun, what am I a reflection of? The sun. And what is the sun a reflection of? Light. Okay, so confusing because this ain't making no sense. If the sun is a reflection of light and I get my complexion from light, what does that make me a reflection of? That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't make sense that I'm called black or dark when the only reason I'm this complexion is because of light. Now, if you think about the Caucasian people, I'm not trying to be racist or anything, I'm just upset that we've been miseducated. And it's like taken us so long to catch up on what is right. But if you look at white people, at least that's what we were taught to call white people, right? You think about the reason they're their complexion. They were in an environment that was more distant from the sun, which the warmth and the heat of the rays of the sun could not or didn't reach them on that level as it reached us. So they lacked that pigment. So it was like more of a less of a light instead of light. And you know how something that lacks light, what it looks like, it's pale because it's not absorbing the warmth of the loving energy of life. And you think about it, dang, if something lacks light, it is pale. Pale as a motherfucker. But why are they called white when the only reason they're their complexion is because they lack light? So in actuality, they're really black. Does it make sense? Do I need to go deeper? You got the children of the day, and you've got the children of the night. You've got us, who are children of the day, which we're a good representation of life. And then you have the children of the night, where if you think about it, any and everything that the Caucasian race has touched, they have destroyed. Their hearts are cold. They're just like the pale horse. They're here to conquer, bring death. There's so much more. There's so much more. Like, the sun is God. We are some people. It's a lot of things that we don't know about who we are. But it's beautiful to know that we're learning.